Do you know what the term fetishistic scopophilia means?
No, I do not.
No.
No, I do not.
No.
Nope.
No.
No, I do not.
No.
No, I do not know what the term fetish is. Yeah.
Fetishistic looking involves the substitution of a fetish object or turning the represented figure itself into a fetish so that it becomes reassuring rather than dangerous. This builds up the physical beauty of the object, transforming it into something satisfying in itself. The erotic instinct is focused on the look alone. Mulvey suggests fetishistic looking leads to the overvaluation of the female image and to the cult of the female movie star. Fetishistic scopophilia builds up the beauty of women in order to compensate for anxiety. What magazines are you most attracted to and why?
I'm into the sport magazines, so like Sports Illustrated, USA Hockey, those type of magazines.
I normally read magazines that have to do with like celebrities and like entertainment news and stuff like that because I don't know, they just like interest me and I like to stay updated on fashion and celebrities.
I guess that would be like Sports Illustrated, just because I like sports.
As a college student, does body image have a major effect on you?
No, because I spend a lot of time in the gym. So if I didn't, then yeah, it probably would, but I like to keep up with my body image, so no.
Not exactly. Not for me.
Yes. I guess your body just tells us what kind of person you are. If you're fit looking, I guess, you're pretty responsible and you take care of yourself. While if you're not, then you're probably less responsible.
Out of these magazines, which is most appealing to you and why?
The ones with the breasts on the cover, because I like them.
Glamour, because it's my favorite magazine and the cover looks good and it says health alert and guys and sex, which I'm all interested in.
I think the one that I'd most likely want to read is the Glamour magazine because it looks like it's a cute, girly magazine that would have interesting topics that I would like to read, but at the same time, this Stuff magazine, her big tan titties keeps pointing at me and I can't stop staring.
I like the Maxim because Sophia Bush is on it and she's one of my favorite actresses.
I guess the one with when was the girls had the least amount of clothing.
As a man, does the media add pressure to stay fit? And as a woman, does it add pressure to stay thin?
Personally, no, but where I'm an athlete, I try to have a good, healthy body to succeed at my sport. But like image-wise, I'm not really too picky.
I would say it definitely does. It definitely shows that guys are supposed to be like muscular.
Of course, I feel like the media adds pressure to stay fit, but it's mostly the opposite sex that puts the most pressure on you.
I think so because most of the women on like the covers of magazines and stuff are all really skinny, and I think that pressures not just me but a lot of other women to like stay thin, exercise, diet all the time.
When dating, do you find the way a person looks determines whether you pursue them or not? Do you tend to look for the model type of man or woman, or do you find yourself intimidated by those who resemble models?
I don't look for a certain type of woman, but at the same time, the way she looks depends on whether I'm going to talk to her or not.
There's definitely, attraction is definitely a factor. If someone is too hot, too good looking, I don't want to date them because that's intimidating. And if someone is on the way other extreme, they've got a lot of acne, braces, they're 500 pounds, I don't want to be associated with them. And it'll just be really embarrassing. I mean, they could have the best personality in the world, but if you don't see yourself making babies with them, it just can't happen.
I think it depends on whether or not they have the personality to make up for their looks, if they're not so fortunate in the looks department.
For me, I'm more of a personality type of guy, so I go after like a nice person. Looks have something to do with like you're a smoke show, but you also have a nice personality. So I'm more of a personality type.
I mean, everyone wants to act like they're not shallow and say no, but that's really what gets you to go up and talk to a person is that first look. I mean, anyone who says otherwise is lying because there's no way you can know their personality before meeting them. Personal preference is really, everyone's got their own. If you want to say this model, then yes, I do go for that, but that's just me.
Even though there are so many negative outlooks about fetishistic scopophilia in the gays, there are surprisingly some positive aspects. It motivated them to keep a healthy mindset and be aware of their appearance and health. Magazine editors feed off of what their viewers want. Sexuality is more commonly accepted. Mulvey's claims, while they may have been relevant at the time of publication, now seem to be slightly outdated.